Jean O'Hara 識佢老鼠咩？
Ladies and gentlemen, soldiers and sweethearts tuning in from the Pacific, our guest tonight has been called many things: a sinner, a savior, a patriot, or even a troublemaker. But today, she prefers the word writer. Please welcome Miss Jean O'Hara. Miss O'Hara?
Jean, only my lawyer calls me Miss O'Hara, and usually I'm in trouble.
Right, okay. Jean it is. You have just published a book, which is called My Life as a Honolulu Prostitute. But why did you decide to put your life on paper?
Because everyone else has already put their hands on it. The police, the madams, the military, and the newspapers. I thought it was time I had my own say.
Say, Jean, for folks who only know hotels free from rumors, what was a working night like?
Picture a factory line, only the product is in 3 minutes of pretending you're the only man in the world. 3 minutes, $3. Next, I call it the bullpen. 1 room to undress.
What?
1 to do the job, and 1 to dress up.
Thank you. Here you go.
Thank you.
Oh.
See you next time. Bye.
See ya.
In the time it takes you to smoke a cigarette, I have earned more than a factory girl made in a week.
Jean O'Hara? No one knows about Jean O'Hara better than I do. I'm her most loyal patron. She's my soulmate. Ich liebe ein Mädchen, ich weiß nicht was.
Bro, what are you doing? Stop it!
It's not what you think. It's not what you think. Don't get me wrong, I was rubbing this colloidal silver on my little sailor down there. You know, I have to protect myself. I don't want to get gonorrhea. You'd be surprised by how many people Jean slept with.
You know, I actually slept with the whole Navy, and you're the very best one out of all of them.
Save it for your husband. Jean's husband? We're serving in the same fleet. You know, Jean really likes to swim naked on the Waikiki beach. That's where she met her husband. 2 truths and a lie.
Say, Jean, you wrote something about the 10 commandments of prostitution. Can you tell me more about it? It sounds a bit biblical.
Yeah, Chief Gabrielson fancied himself a little minute god of Hotel Street. No bars, no renting cars, no property, no steady boyfriends, no marrying a Navy, no leaving the house after 10:30. There's actually 20 of them. 10 is just better for propaganda.
And you followed them religiously?
Well, as religiously as the sailors follow, thou shalt not commit adultery.
But is it worth the risk?
If you let them decide where you sleep, where you swim, who you love, they already own more than just your body. They own the whole of your life. I was never about to hand them that for free.
Well, that is Jean O'Hara, everybody. We'll be right back with more with Jean O'Hara.
Chief Gabrielson, could you tell us more about Jean O'Hara?
That woman, she was a walking violation. We gave those girls rules for their own protection. For the cities, she broke every single one.
What rules did she break?
She bought a fancy car. She rented at the Moana, parading on Waikiki Beach like some society lady. She married a Navy man, and she even opened a house on Maui without permission. She stirred up a strike, and she wrote this filth.
Why did that anger you so much?
Because we had a system. The military, the city, the police, we kept order. The May Act, venereal disease campaigns, the soldiers' morale, it was a delicate balance. And she made us look like we lost control. She talked like a citizen with rights, but she forgot she was a prostitute.
We have no way of knowing what Chief Gabrielson thought at that time, and the only primary source that we have is this expose written by Jean O'Hara. But we should be very skeptical about the claims made by her.
What are you doing?